Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching the video. It's very much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, then feel free to subscribe and don't forget to give this a thumbs up. This is a new early access game which has been released on Steam. It's called Housebuilder and it does exactly what it says on the tin. It was developed by FreeMind and they also developed Farmer's Life, so it's interesting. This isn't the first game. Published by FreeMind and also Playway. Now Playway also developed and published Car Mechanic, Sims, Prison Simulator and loads of other games. So this one was released on the 11th of November, so around about 10 days ago. And the premise behind the game is basically you travel around the world building houses. Like I said, like it says on the tin. The environments dictate what kind of houses you can build. So for instance, this one that we're building just now is going to be an igloo because of where it is. You'll see with more videos when they're released from myself that it's nice because the environments change, countries change, and the architecture of the houses change as well, which is really nice. The game mechanics are really good, I have to say. In general, I haven't had many issues at all. There's a couple of niggly bits, and again, it's early access, so we need to bear that in mind. When you open the tool menu, you need to press tab, scroll with your mouse wheel, select which one, and then tab again. I don't know if they could maybe change that to tab, and then you click to select what tool it is that you're doing. Talking about tools, this is me obviously figuring out the game mechanics, how precise you need to be. It almost reminds me of the surgeon simulator where you need to cut around the human organs. As you see, as we go along, it does get more familiar and becomes easier for you to do. It's also, the leveling up process is actually quite good. Some games, as you can see there, some games take a while for you to get to the next level. I'm thinking about like House Flipper, where it might take you a little while, maybe 2 or 3 jobs before you can then level up. This is a menu I'm talking about for the tool. It's yeah, I think it could be improved. But this one, you level up quicker, but you still need to do a couple of the tasks before it'll let you level up. The tools included at the moment, we only have a knife, because this is the very first job in the game. However, as you progress, there's handsaw, chainsaw, there's brick molds where you need to make the contents through the I think it's a mortar it's maybe called, or the whatever it is that actually contents that makes the recipe that makes the brick. You need to mix that together, put it in a mold, and then it becomes a brick. So there's a process you need to go through, which is good. I really enjoy that whole thing. The next video that will be released will be a log cabin, and you actually need to measure the length of log you need. You then need to cut the tree down, you need to debark the tree, you then need to measure the tree to where you want it cut. So it is very good, it's very immersive, and again, as you progress through, you then use more tools and more complex tasks. The physics are good, but they can play against you as well. So for instance, if you pick up one ice block, that ice block, as you pick it up, turns into, say, 10 to build. It's obviously part of the mechanics of the game. Rather than having one block equals one block, you could be there forever transporting blocks back and forward. So you pick the block up, you use however many blocks you need, and this goes for bricks, breeze blocks, foundation blocks, and even trees. Once you've used all you need to do, you can obviously discard what you're holding. However, bearing in mind you've picked up one block, but that actually means you're holding 10 blocks. When you release them, they release in a pile. Physics will throw them across the map. They'll go all over the place. So if you have issues about things being neat and tidy, you need to be careful when you're discarding your items. Again, it's early access. I don't know if they're going to look at things like that. I know that there's already been a couple of hotfix releases, which is good. The last one was the 20th of November, so that was 2 days ago from this recording. There's been 2 fixes released since the game released 10 days ago, and they are listening. So far, I've played with 7.5 hours of this, and I've enjoyed the majority. There's a couple of niggly parts which I will get into. There's no point in me talking about them when they're not on this video. It's not going to make any sense to you, so I'll wait till we progress on to the next videos to where the kind of bug points or the issues that I think are. Overall though, especially this this house that we're building at the moment, the igloo, is very satisfying. So it is a nice touch for me, and again you can see we've just leveled up again, so that means we're going to be able to lay more bricks with less clicks, if that makes sense. So if you click to lay 1 brick, it might lay 3 or 4 at once. The dog, obviously, this part, the fire, I can only think is a distraction technique, a multitasking side of things. Instead of being so zoned in and so focused on the igloo itself, you have to remember there's a fire. You need to keep stocked up with wood, and yeah. So you know, I believe that they're trying to not make the game complex as such, but add facets to the game where you need to be aware of different things happening at the same time. Obviously on the right hand side you've got the meter to show you how the fire is doing, and this is the game mechanics come into it again. So you cut one mold which would have given you 1 block previously, that now gives you 10 or 20 blocks, which obviously makes it a lot easier for you to do this. As I say, so far with the 7 hours that I've played of this game, I have enjoyed the majority of it. This is an unpaid review as such. There's going to be 3 or 4 more videos that will be coming along soon. I'm hoping the next few weeks if I can get things sorted. And we'll all talk about the issues. This is not going to be a one-sided bias towards we're just going to praise the game and the developers and that's it. This has to be balanced, and from my point of view, I've enjoyed it. And certainly if you are looking for a game that you can lose yourself, you can get immersed in this, hours can pass by and you don't even realise it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's very satisfying. I also love games like House Flipper, Power Wash Simulator, Construction Sim, Farming Sim. I love all those games, and so simulation along this level is actually very satisfying for me. Having to make components to build houses, that's very satisfying for me. So yeah, I am going to leave it there. I have talked enough through this. I really hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you enjoy the upcoming videos as well. Please, as I say, leave me a like. Please consider subscribing. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you have the game, what you think of the game. If you don't have the game, would you buy this game? Bear in mind, again, I've said this numerous times, it's early access. I have no affiliation with Playway or with FreeMind. This is my own review, my own thoughts on the game. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Take care, stay safe. Thank you again for all your love and support, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.
Just close my eyes and think